Oh yeah, the great mother. Lucky I'm obedient. Yeah. You wouldn't be seeing me on here if it wasn't for the great mother. I'm just being honest. Because sometimes I don't even feel like I don't feel like getting on camera. I don't feel like doing stuff. Thanks to her, I'm on here. I don't even care if anybody hops on. I just know I got to get these downloads up, and then the quicker I get these downloads up, the faster I can leave. Because as long as I'm listening to her, I think I'm doing all right. But yo, man, it's your boy Shaman Truth, yo. Just bring you another video. Just got some downloads. Just letting me know that everything is falling into place. I was just doing my thing. And sometimes she bombards me with downloads. She does. I'm probably gonna give niggas a couple more seconds because I think some people just be really wanting to sit in my energy. I don't know if they really care about what I gotta say. I just know I got some different energy on me. And I think a lot of people just like to sit in it. And then they end up finding out like, oh shit, he was telling the truth. You too mesmerized or what, you know what I'm saying? I just what I feel. I feel that. Yeah. All right. The first download that I got was the realm is shifting from within resilient primal beings, forging a path that has been open through resilience and courage. So what that basically means, there was paths set up for individuals for them to fail. There was things set up into play for you to fail miserably. They set up booby traps. They set up everything. They they use all the tricks on some individuals, right? But since they gain their strength from a different place different place where they're used to. They've been able to forge a new path. Just like some people just don't accept defeat. This is how people just don't accept defeat. People that don't accept defeat usually always make it in the long run. Yeah, they may fall down a couple times, but it's the resiliency. It's that faith in themselves that keep them going. I gotta look at myself like that because I know that's speaking to me. You know how much stuff got thrown my way. You know how many people have been wishing bad on me. You know how many people don't want me to be where I'm at. Leave a like in here, by the way. There's been so many people that's been trying to keep me down, keep me out, but I've always managed to maintain my resiliency. Hey, for everybody that's coming in, I can't speak to you guys directly because I'll be speaking from downloads and stuff. It's gonna be hard for me to reply to everybody. So just, take the lesson as is. This is a shaman speaking the truth. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be hard for me to reply. Don't feel some type of way if I'm not replying to you because I do have to get these downloads out. The Great Mother sent you here for a reason. I'll just say leave a like and sit down and just listen what I got to say, what she got me saying. So, the path that I've been on haven't been one that gave me a sure way to victory. I had to steer clear and find my path. And with me doing that, I was able to open up portals and I was able to shift. I was able to shift. I don't want to sound like I'm bragging, but I was able to shift different parts of the earth for it to be in alignment just by me forging my way. It wasn't easy, but I've been able to forge my path and be able to shift, even with all the things they thrown at me. So basically, I made lemonade out of the lemons that they thrown at me. you know. And I said in the beginning of this, I said the realm is shifting from within. So it was from within my being that I was able to shift outwardly. Even though they thrown everything that in a monkey wrench, I was still able to maintain and shift far greater than what was projected. Like I thought I would just shift something within my being and I'd be all cool with it. But actually, this shift has caused a trickle effect, like a domino effect outside of me to where I'm shifting things. Because I do believe my energy balances out the realm because I'm like a very loving, pure person. I'm not trying to say I'm perfect, but my energy is potent. I'm pretty sure that shit creeps through the cracks. I know it do. I walk down the street, that shit's healing everybody on the fucking block. It's like that type of energy. And certain people had to go through certain shifts from within their being, even though they couldn't see. Basically, having that faith that I know I'm doing the right thing. And usually, when you do that, when you don't see, you got your blinders on and you can't see, and you're still making progress. Them be some of the biggest moves that you make because that's just a test to see your resiliency and just to see if you can still continue the path even though you can't see. Because sometimes you're thrown in the unknown and they trying to see if you can navigate throughout the unknown. It's just a test. And I'm a testament, bro. I'm telling you this, no lie. The divine in the background, but I've been happen to steer the ship. You know what I'm saying? And I've been steering it. I've been steering it okay. It would hurt to have a couple things in my ear telling me this, that, and third, but for the most part, I keep myself afloat. But I'm just noticing it kind of took me to have that courage to continue to do what I know I'm supposed to be doing. Regardless of what people are telling me, regardless of how the outside look, I know I'm doing the right thing, so I continue to do it. Cause I know I ain't just on this earth for nothing. I know a couple of y'all ain't either. You want to be sent this video, and you one of those beings that resonate with that. Yo, you've been shifting the realm up due to you not giving in. Cause some of us, man, some of these primordial beings gave up. They didn't threw the towel in, bro. And how I know you threw the towel in, you were dysfunctional more than ever. And you're not even willing to look at the path that you were walking on. You just gave it up. You just gave it up. That's how I know you really gave up. You're not supposed to just get up and go when it gets tough. You're supposed to bite down, bite down on your gumshoe and continue to go. But sometimes, when the rubber hits the road, when that rubber hits your back, I can understand. Like God damn, this is too much going on. But that's when your resiliency is being shown to you. Because trust me, there's been times where I'm talking about something like, how the fuck am I gonna get through this? How the fuck am I gonna get through this? I always get through it. Always. Never has it been like, oh my God, this is too much. Maybe in the moment, but for the most part, bro, I've been able to brush that shit off like it was nothing. And I was able to gain strength. I don't know. It does something weird for me. When I go through obstacles, I power up. I don't know if that's for everybody, but I know that's like that with Goku. Goku would get his ass damn near handed to him, and next thing you know, Goku would turn up and end up showing out. It's kind of like how I am. If you throw me a lot of fucking obstacles, I'm always going to come out even stronger than before because I'm able to transmute that shit. I'm able to be like, man, this was a growing experience. Next, and those type of individuals are doing more to this realm than they know. Because if you're a primordial being, you have the black dot. When you shift, everything shifts. When you shift, everything shifts. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise. You know what I'm saying? When you shift, like I said, everything shifts. And when you come together, not in a group form, but when you're working in harmony with other individuals that are primordial beings, you make a greater shift. I'm just gonna give you an example. I think I seen Floorbird and the Chief Pontiac himself, Rod Hayes. I'm like, they don't even know they were shifting around the other day by them just coming together, even if it's digitally. Even if it's digitally, just by them coming together, they shifted around. Just by them coming together, they're going to cause a great solar wind to come through. Just by them collaborating, they caused the earthquake across the lands. You know what I'm saying? Like, just by you doing that, going to other primordial beings, not to say we're groups, but just collaborating, just by connecting because they're bridging worlds together. You got You got the seekers of floor burner, you have the seekers of rod, and then they come together to collaborate, both learning from both opposite ends, things that they didn't know that they got from her, things that they didn't know on her end they got from him. And it just brings on a big, not a really collective, but a movement of wisdom and knowledge and power and enlightenment, because that's just not randoms. It's not the masses that is in that viewer count. It's more it's more greater than that. So just by them being there as well, they're causing shifts. You know, you're doing more good than anything. You may not see it like that, but it's just the truth. They're causing great shifts among this realm. You know, it's just how the game goes, and that's why I can't say we need to group together, but you shouldn't be too closed off working with other individuals, especially the primordial beings, because when we come together, we shift the land. When we come together, we shift the land. Just by you dancing, you shift the land. And the greater your energy, the greater impact you got on the land. Because some primordial beings, energy, I can't say it's higher, but they have more of an impact. Just them being them, not more than the other, but they got greater impact. You know, they can whip something up, and this, you know, change will be imminent. And then when they group together, it's even more crazy. That's why they don't want certain people to rock together. You know what I'm saying? I don't rock with the groups because groups can be infiltrated, but working with individuals off the strength ain't bad because you do shift the lands doing that. Yeah, you shift the lands even when you're by yourself. Because like even me, I'm lone wolfing right now. I'm a lone wolf, and I've been able to shift the lands where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? I've been able to raise this motherfucker up because at the end of the day, this realm is a little dense. So I come in here and I take the weight off the great mother's shoulders a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Moving on, moving among the land. Even my little ass. I'm not little. I'm like 6'8", but you know I'm not. I'm one person, man. I'm me. I'm not saying I'm greater, but if I can make an impact, I'm pretty sure somebody else can just by them being them and exuding out that loving primordial energy. If I can do it, I know other people can. That was the first download. Then I got the second one. It says the God power within is activating due to the pressure of oppression. Pressure busts pipes. So I know some individuals. Oh, wow, my phone is tripping. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Yeah, some individuals have been going through the fire inside and outside. Like you have people trying to attack you. You have people trying to fuck you up. I know some primordial beings do. You may not know this, bro, but there's been so many people been trying to come against you, bro, sister, and to the point where they've been activating your God self because it was taking people throwing rocks at you to bring out that bear. It was taking people to threaten your life for you to really come out and show them who you is. Sometimes that's all it takes. There's oppression to really bring out your God power. Um, I remember Bobby used to talk. He talked about this, and I think it's in a book. The ones with the black dot, if they ever get into a jam towards life or death, there's devices in the body that will come off and that will ignite transformation for you to take care of that. No matter how great the oppression may seem, nothing is greater than you being connected to the mother and having your black dot alive. Either you want to transform to take care of that, or you're going to self ignite and eliminate half of the earth. So that's why they kind of like tiptoe around people. They don't want certain people to be with that knowing, like, hey man, if you pull up too close to me, I can explode or transform. And that has a lot to do with me explaining the God power within is activating, just due to the people that thought it was sweet messing with you. Because I remember back in the day, it took for me to go through betrayals and getting attacked to bring out this being within my being that's like, I ain't taking that, bro. Sometimes they'll let that hit you a little bit to make you be like, man, I ain't taking that. Who you think I am? And usually it comes out. Just like when Goku found his Super Saiyan mode. He was Super Saiyan 1 fighting Frieza, bro. He had to get his ass beat. He had to lose his friends. Bro, Dragon Ball Z was a gem, bro. I remember that because I love Dragon Ball Z. I like it the old one. The new one kind of, it ain't hit like the old one, but he was on planet, I think it was on Frieza planet or the Namekian planet. That bitch blew up. Confirmation, that bitch blew up, right? Bro, and he got his ass beat a little bit. But he got so mad, bro, he ended up turning Super Saiyan. Like, yo, he turned Super Saiyan on that ass. He turned Super Saiyan. And it took for him to get beat up. It took for him to lose a lot of people for him to turn into that beast. But that's what it's kind of taking us. It's taking us to that edge. Like, you got your enemies pushing you to that edge because yo, they've been sending me death spells. I never feel them. I'm gonna be honest with you. I never feel, oh my God, it hurts. It hurts. No, I just feel, oh, it's time to clear out the debris, because I do feel debris. I will say that. Sometimes I'll feel the debris. That just means I got to confirmation. I have to alchemize things. Sometimes I have to sit in the energy and alchemize it. Not necessarily say that I feel everything they send me because that's not true. I'm highly protected, but sometimes I do have to feel the debris that is around my aura to transmute it and integrate with the energy. And that's basically the impression I'm talking about. Some people are activating DNA because of all the energy's been sent away, all that extra energy is going in places where it need to be. So it's like you're building me up more than you're tearing me down. But you gotta have a certain type of mindset in order for that to even be like that. That ain't no natural thing to be. I'm just being honest. That ain't natural. Being able to take all their bullshit and turn it into gold, that ain't natural. I'm just letting you know it can be done because I do it all the time. I'm the type of person I just don't let things get to me. I'm like, nah, I'm gonna take this and make it into a blessing. I'm gonna take this little situation and make it something real good out of it. That's just kind of how I do it. Transmute the energies. You know, it definitely works because if I didn't have that type of mindset, I wouldn't be here today. I wouldn't be here today. But I'm noticing a lot. I can't say a lot of people because let's be honest, not a lot of people, but a couple of people. They transform into something greater than they could ever imagine. And you got to thank your enemy. You got to thank your enemy. This time I'll say that. That don't mean they get off the hook. Their karma's their karma's here anyway. But uh, thanks to them, you're evolving at a rapid rate because they've been focused on attacking you, sending you all types of energies. And some of y'all been able to transmute and make it into power and strength and using it for your best evolution. So congratulations for you on that. And I really can't speak on your God power. Everybody got different powers. So just take that as you will. But then I got to download, the death ray is coming. Yeah, we got a death ray coming. The death ray is coming from the sun. It is saving its energy to destroy the magnetic field. So you gotta be careful in that. When that magnetic when that magnetic field go away, I think there's gonna be a blackout. There's gonna be a blackout because I believe the magnetic field has a lot to do with like electricity and stuff like that, the internet. So when that goes away, there's going to be a lot of things that's going to go down for a little bit. I do think that the feds notice because they try to close down if you're in America, you know what was going on, but they try to close it down like they're not even trying to be around when it's hit, but it's coming soon. This death ray, he got the sun saving its energy for this thing because it knows that, hey, I got to put my all in it because it knows every time I do this on that little planet over there, there's always somebody spraying the clouds. There's always somebody attempting to freeze out the realm. There's always something trying to oppress me. So it's saving up its energy to just drop a death ray to try to clean things up. I can't say try, but will clean things up. And it will definitely bring in a different type of weather that we're used to. Because it's like I'm tired of this. It's like it's all for nothing sometimes. But it just means it has to work a little bit harder if it wants to get through to those primordial beings and get through those animals, this, that, and the third. Get to the plants, this, that, and the third. So it has to save its energy. It's all gonna happen. You're gonna see it. It's gonna be all on the news. It's gonna be all on the news. Maybe on the news. They may not talk about it. You just might see, oh, things are closing. Oh my God, a crash. Stuff like that. It's definitely kind of hard not to unsee. But it's coming. And the death ray is taking out a lot of imposters. People are out here, they've been managing to live without the proper essentials to leave this place. What I mean by that is you got people with no soul. And you got people that aren't operating out of their higher chakras, but they've been able to manage to be on this realm. Well, that is changing with this death ray. When this death ray hit, a lot of people are going to be losing their minds. you know, they're going to be losing their minds. They're going to be exiting themselves out this realm, and they're just going to be dropping just because they don't operate out of those higher chakras. You're not able to take in the energy. You know, this death ray isn't really a death ray just to say, oh my God, it's evil. No, it's going to assist the awakened beings with ascension unapologetically. So when it does come, and if you've been doing the work and if you've been having a certain type of consciousness, you're going to get a DNA upgrade. Hey, leave a like in here if you in here, by the way. I got 7 likes. I'm trying to get to 10. That's all I asked for. But you're going to get an upgrade in your DNA, and it's going to help you towards evolution. Because some of us ain't just supposed to be in our bodily suits. There's so much more than that. That is a lie. Some of us are like mixed in with certain things, but you're it's a gradual transformation. It's gradual. You gonna get there, but some of us are more monstrous than what we think. A lot of us aren't what you think what we appear to be. And a lot of these flares coming in is going to really bring that out as long as you've been doing the work and have your consciousness at a certain level. Some people ain't going to make it though. I don't care if you think you're spiritual and you ain't been operating out of your higher chakras. You're going to be the ones that's going to be going mad because this energy ain't playing. This energy is going to be heavy to those that can't take in these energies. I've been trying to warn people about the death ray, but the death ray is going to creep up on us. Yeah, this death ray is creeping. I don't know when. I don't want to say a date, but it's coming, bro. And then we still got that star that's finna be a supernova. I think what's gonna happen is gonna hit back to back. confirmation with that horn art. When they hit back to back, oh, they're trying to really bombard this world with these energies, these divine cosmic energies. I feel like it's gonna hit back to back. Like you got the Borealis hitting, then you got the Death Ray. They really are trying to get this energy in this realm, and they're gonna do it by hook or by crook. You know, because in a sense, the Great Mother ain't gotta play fair for the enemy. Sometimes she can play dirty, so she'll figure out ways to do what she gotta do. But the Death Ray's here to elevate some consciousness in the system and evolution. And it's here to clean up a lot of imposter spirits and a lot of people that don't operate in a way of harmony, because that's disharmony operating out of your lower chakras. That is disharmony. So you only got a little bit of time to bump in the right direction until it's too late. It's almost too late. Almost. But that was that. You know, the death rate is coming though. It's coming. And it's gonna bring in your gifts a little bit better. That's why some things come with cycles and gradual upcomings and shifts. You know, I wouldn't say you gotta wait on time, but just how things are aligned. Sometimes you have to wait for a cycle to come through. You know, just because it's gonna bring in that result with less resistance, with more assistance and resistance. Now I have the other download. Give me one sec. Oh shit! I did get a download, man. I think I'm gonna save that. I'm gonna save that. I'm gonna save this other download for the Patreon family. Cause it's like, yeah, I'm gonna say that. Where's my notes? Where's my pen? I'm gonna be like, that's Patreon right there. Cause I do have a Patreon. It's on sale, by the way. It's $8.88 for the until January 15th. Just patreon.com/shaman truths. It's an S at the end of truths. Yeah, it's an S at the end of. Hey, leave a like, man. Y'all just in this bitch creeping. I mean, I'm okay with that. You're still giving me watch time hours, so you're doing something I need you to do. I don't need you to do nothing, but they like their watch time hours, right? But I think I'm gonna say that for Patreon. Yeah. But I got this other download that she was like, yo, man, the great mother finna show why you one of the greatest. Some people on the path of greatness, not everybody, but some. She's gonna put you on the forefront and show you why you that bitch, why you that nigga. It's coming soon. Some of us has been hidden in plain sight, knowing that you that dog, knowing you that him, you that her. But she just sometimes she got us chilling, integrating certain things about ourselves until it's time to pop out. And yo, it's time to pop out and talk your shit, pop your collar. Because what I'm getting, some people are really good at stuff. Some people are just all around great. And she's going to start showing those qualities about you. So it's always good to be sure about who you are and what you're really good at and always exercise it. in a way of gratitude. Like, yo, I'm good at this. I'm gonna continue to be great and evolve. But she's gonna start showing people. She's gonna start show people. She's gonna start to show like, hey, look over here. Look what he can do. You know, you've been doing it for years. You've been doing it for years. And all of a sudden, it's like, whoa, I'll get my big break. She's been molding you. The great mother's been molding you. Make sure that you can still work with no lights on. See when the lights turn on, she know what you're capable of now. So when she turn on them lights where everybody can see you, she knows that you're gonna still continue to work. That's what she feels. So she's finna get some of y'all flowers. She's finna get some of y'all that spotlight you've been looking for. So just remain humble and know that the divine got you too. Your higher self, your spiritual team, the great mother, the divine. Don't forget about the divine. They got you too. But some people they finna pop out. They finna start popping out like, oh, who that? Who that is right there? It's just that's what I'm getting. That's what I'm feeling. It's some people's time, you know. Especially when you've been in the cut doing all the proper things for the most part. Yeah, it's your time. It's your time. If this is called, if you're resident, yeah, it's your time, man. Even though they be trying to downplay you, they be trying to say you ain't shit. They be saying all this, that, and the third, but it is your time to shine. I don't care how it look on the outside. I don't care what you're going through. As long as you can keep maintaining, bro, you gonna get your comeuppance. And she finna show people why you the best. I don't care if it's something you ain't that confident in, but you know you decent. She's finna show people why you decent. She finna show you. Trust me. I know how she work. I know how she work. Got this other download, just the last one. I think somebody in here trying to copy my shit. I'm like, yo, spiritual warriors, take care of anybody that's sending me the evil eye, that is sending me negative energy, that is trying to copy me. If they are, I have a spiritual faction. You know who you is. Come take care of that. You know, just in case. Just in case. You know how to take care of it. You take care of them individuals. Sending me all that negative energy if they are sending me evil eye. Just make sure you don't just send it back to them. You give them a piece of their own medicine, a taste of their own medicine. Now, this second download, just the last download was interesting. She was like, some primordial beings extended their telomeres, causing major growth spurts. I don't know how we do it, but some of us have been able to turn the clock back. I really can't tell you how. I mean, I kind of can, but I can't tell you the ins and outs. It's just something that happens. But some of us have been extending our telomeres without any type of technology from aliens, not from no contract with no beings. We've been able to do it by integrating ourselves and always evolving within our being. And it's been able to replicate your telomeres. You know, you're gonna notice how you feel more younger, more vibrant, more stronger. There's an energy that's coming in due to you, going within and not neglecting that innocent side of you, right? And what that's doing is that innocent, nourishing side of you is nourishing your whole body. What I'm getting is you do need telomeres to evolve. You need that. You need those strands to be lengthened in order for you to evolve fully. So I do believe that's the reason why these telomeres are being extended in some primordial beings, is because they need to transform. Like you might get taller, you might get more toned. You just don't know how it's coming. Get this weird taste in my mouth. You just don't know how it's coming. You just don't know how it's coming, bro. But it's coming, bro. Like I can just tell you for me, like for example, I feel like I've been getting taller. Like I've been 6'8" for a minute, but I might be like 6'10" coming up. I might be 6'10" in the future. My facial features kind of changed. It's kind of hard to see, but I can tell I'm much different than what I was in the past. I feel younger, but I just don't have a tolerance for certain foods like I did when I was younger. But that's about the only caveat. But for the most part, I've been able to, you know, heal injuries that I had in the past. I've been able to do the things that I've always wanted to do. When I've gotten older, I've been able to like, man, I feel younger. Even though I may look mature, but trust me when I say I feel like I could do anything. If I put my mind to it, I could do it to the highest level in my ability. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you know me, you know what I'm about. And all thanks for me, all thanks to my telomeres being extended, and all thanks for my youthfulness. I've been able to extend my youthfulness. I've always talked about this even when I was a little kid. I used to tell people, hey, I'm finna show you how to do it. I've always said that, like, hey, I'm finna show you, like, you could be old and still look young. It got nothing to do with age. It got a lot to do with you integrating energies and extending certain things within your being, like your telomeres, and having enough testosterone if you're a male to be able to, you know, stay strong and stay in your vibrancy. It's all a mindset, really, but it trickles down to the things you do. It does, you know, tapping into your inner child, utilizing magic, doing shadow work, thinking outside the box. You know, will get you. You know, I don't know. Everybody's different. I really, but for the most part, you can extend it if it's meant for you to extend and evolve. And in order to evolve, you need those extended. But you're gonna know if they're extended, bro. You're gonna notice this growth happening on the outside. That's how you know you're really in it. And it's the fact that you feel more youthful. You feel like you can do everything. Like, it's something I've always kept in my heart, and that is martial arts. I don't know something about martial arts. And I'm looking at this guy on my radar. I don't want to say too much, but just somebody on my radar, they say he's the best in this era. That's what they said. I'm like, bro, I'm gonna beat you. Confirmation with that horn. If they give me the opportunity, I'm going to beat that guy. There's a couple guys on my radar I'm looking at, and they may think I'm crazy, but I feel a fool not to go out there and challenge those people. I feel like I'm not. I feel like a failure if I don't try at least to dethrone them. It's no ego. It's just me wanting to test myself with the best, even though I just hopped in the game. But that's just by knowing, like, yo, I don't care if I just got in. I know I can do it. I know I can do it. I know I can beat them. I know it. Because when I'm on my stuff, I'm hard to compete with, even in that goddamn ring. There's some guys I got on my radar, but just for my protection, I keep it on the low. But hopefully we can get that fight done. It'll be an open weight bout because I'm the type of guy I gotta be comfortable with the weight I'm, when I'm fighting. So it can't be in their weight division. But it could be an open weight fight. Like you can come in at damn near any weight as long as we agree to it, and then it's on. Because I do feel like I have that it factor. I have that it factor in me to beat anybody as long as I respect my opponent and respect the martial arts factor of boxing and be very smart. I think I could beat anybody. That's just how I feel. And another thing, your telomeres are being extended due to your calling too. You have more work to do here. Like I just say you 50, you 55 years old, and it took you 50 years to get on your calling, and you just now started really become aligned in your purpose. You're an example of it could be something being done to your telomeres to extend and to reverse certain aspects about you so you can stay in the youthful energy. Even though it took you about 50 years, they still got grace for you because at least you really made a change. So you can even be young and do it. As long as you're doing your part, they're gonna do their part. So don't ever let age get in the way of you evolving and shifting. Because a lot of people give up, be like, man, I'm this age, I can't do it no more. They'll never say that because while you're here, you can always fulfill your destiny. While you're here, you can always complete what you came down here to do. Don't let nobody tell you that you got to be a certain age, this, that, and the third. Just go out here and do your thing. Go out here and do your thing, bro. But just be on the lookout on how your facial features change and how your body changes. Because I wouldn't be talking about this if it wasn't true. And it was crazy is some people use alien technology to do it, but when you're tapped into the spirit, bro, you don't need to wait on no aliens to um, extend your telomeres. You got to do it yourself. Because at the end of the day, when you get your melanin working, your neuromelanin, it's autonomous. So at the end of the day, that's what it seeks. It can happen without you knowing the ins and outs of things. You can just have it automatically happen as long as you making the proper actions and the proper steps to get there. I'm getting tired of channeling. I think not really channeling, but getting these out. So I think I'm gonna wrap it up to get it out there for the people. Just a little, little update, not a little download list. I'm gonna say that other one for Patreon because I'm like some of these I gotta save on Patreon. I think I'm gonna use that one for Patreon. Like I said, I'm on Patreon by the way. I am on Patreon if you didn't know. Patreon.com/shaman truths. There's an S at the end of truth. And if you catch it right now, there's a summer solstice ritual. Summer solstice, I keep saying that. There's a winter solstice ritual that's still going to be open until like the 25th before 12 o'clock. So you might as well take advantage of that. And give it time, bro. Give it time. Give it time. I bet you that shit come to pass. Just give it time. Some things take time to manifest, but trust me when I say, if you do it correctly, it'll come. And if it's all in alignment to who you is, it'll come. You ain't gotta worry about. You ain't gotta worry about nothing. But yeah, that's about it, man. Ain't really got too much to say. If you want to send a cash donation to your boy, I do have a cash app. Money sign all lower cases EJJIFISKER1 EG Fisker 1, all lower cases with the number one at the end, EG Fisker 1. That's EJJIFISKER 1. Like I said, check me out on Patreon. Shaman Truths is the S at the end of truth. If you want to check my email out, shamantruths@gmail.com. If you want to check my music out, because I do make music, EG Fisker, all platforms. But that's your boy. I'm out. Peace.